A big welcome back from Matt Rogers, Skywatcher, Friday 30th of the 6th, 2017. And we have, again, more fantastic images coming through from many thousands of Skywatchers that are looking up to the heavens and seeing that they are chemming those skies all the time. And erratic weather patterns that are happening all the time because of the jet stream. And also those toxins in the skies and the North and South Pole that's rapidly melting. So all of you, wherever you are in the world, have a safe evening, and thus check these fantastic images out now. First I want to show you this piece of footage, okay, of one of these interstellar starships that we've showed you on another video some time back. And this has come in from Dreadhead Sound, and thank you for sending this in. So let's flick through this footage and show you a close zoom in piece of evidence that those interstellar starships are out there, about 200 years away from us, orbiting our planet Earth. And towards the end of the footage there's an Air Force craft, and there's two UFO objects that's hiding behind those chems and clouds. So again, thank you for sending this in, and let's view the footage. Okay, look at the size of this thing. It's absolutely amazing and spectacular that it's up there in space. Look at the detail of this object. It's definitely a craft. And these images have been enhanced. And they're out there in space. Again, I believe that these beings, whoever they are, whatever they are, they know that Nibiru is coming in. They can see those heavenly planets coming in towards our own solar system now. Can you see on this piece of footage as well those objects that are with that craft? As it's zooming in, you can see that there's an object right in front above that plane. Fantastic images, and thank you for sending this in to us. You can see clearly that there's an object up there. These images have come in by Justin in the northwest of the UK, and he is saying that the moon is too bright for the morning sky. Now, we have seen the moon before, haven't we? Okay, and it's a lot bigger than this, isn't it? It's like a huge celestial rock that's out there in the above Earth's atmosphere, that's way out there. But you can clearly see that this is too shiny, and we have seen this shininess on the Alaska cams and also the Mexico cams. There is a heavenly body that's out there that's reflecting so brightly, brightening up our skies all the time. And this heavenly body, I mean, we're all going to see it, aren't we? Because the lightness of the skies has changed as well. If you look at the building there, it just looks dim, doesn't it, and dull. We're getting these different colour reflections. So again, Justin, thank you for this, and I'll show you another one of your images. This image clearly shows that the moon is reflecting too brightly, especially in the morning skies. I mean, there is something causing this. I know the sun is in its solar maximum now with those coronal holes, and it's just evident that when we see on that NASA Ustream cams, we see the different reflections. We see different colours that's reflecting on the Earth. Huge radiation problem out there as well. And we saw Venus some time back, bright, very bright in the sky. So something is coming in. The system is very much coming in towards our Earth now. The rapture is getting closer. So again, Justin, thank you for this. Here's another image that you can see there. It seems to be getting bigger. I mean, look at it. It's so bright up there, isn't it? It's important again to look at the moon because we are seeing strange colours and reflections coming off it now. And the moon seems to be very low some nights and then very high. It's just erratic, isn't it? So it'd be very interesting again to look out on the 21st of August 2017 to watch that eclipse, to see what else we can find up there as well. And also, please, again, when you see that eclipse, bring the images in and we will show every single one of us the images that are going to be spectacular. I just know it. So thank you again for this image. Here again, that Mike Carmelini has sent in some fresh images, just come in seconds ago. I mean, these are absolutely spectacular, where you can see those chemtrails, okay, and these strange cloud formations, and there's a reflection coming from Wormwood. There is, well, you can see these red, strange reflections on these clouds, not from our sun. Please don't be fooled that these are from our sun, because they are not. They are from another light source up there in the heavens. You can clearly see the images on the screen, can't you, of these formations, these colours, and these are the colours that we need to keep an eye on, because the changes are so much here now. The Earth's magnetic field is weakening, and we are seeing some strange sightings up there in the heavens. So again, Mike, thank you for sending these images in. These are fantastic. I mean, again, look at these strange cloud formations, that pink haze in the sky. We need to watch out for all of this, because the atmosphere, everything is changing up there now. Another spectacular image coming from Mike. Look at the cloud formation, the pink reflection on it as well. I believe there's a lot of toxins up there, and we need to prepare for this, don't we? So just spectacular. Thank you again, Mike. It just gets better. I mean, look at this. Very strange formations up in the skies of a mixture of different chemicals. And again, the Earth's magnetic field is twisted. It really is. There's a huge pole shift that's coming, and we will see the signs in the skies and around us. And it will be a crustal shift. I've read a book and documents as well, and it just, now all the surroundings have changed, haven't they? So again, fantastic image, Mike. Here's the last image from Mike. I mean, spectacular. And again, we had a good long chat this afternoon, and we need to just continue doing our work, because all of you are sending in some fantastic images, and that's now moved to another set of images. These next images are coming from a brilliant subscriber from Julia, and Julia's from Kansas, and you can clearly see those lowered chemtrails. There's a brightness in the sky and a haze down below on the ground, and those trees are being affected, but you can see clearly that there's a cloaking device, and these HARP controlled clouds are covering everything, this brightness in the sky. So again, thank you, Julia. Again, you can see clearly that those are chems on the horizon, and the natural clouds are just being burnt away all the time. So again, just, I mean, these are spectacular images that are being brought in. Another load of chemtrails that are up in the skies. I mean, this kind lady subscriber said that she saw these 10 military planes spraying the skies, and then an hour and a half later she saw this, just blocking up the skies. So humanity, don't wake up to the truth, as we all need to now. Keep our eyes up there to the skies. These next set of images have come in by a kind subscriber called Sabaja, and they're in Europe, and also the Europeans are seeing those strange skies again as well. Some parts of Italy. I mean, look at the sun that's being covered, and that dark patch of chems that don't move in the sky, and that yellow haze, toxins that are just being produced up there to hide the truth. You can clearly see that disc if you look very closely to the bottom corner here, that disc. Now this disc is covering everything, and it's dimming our land in front of the sun, so we don't get to see the system. It's only going to be a short time until they mess up, and we are all going to see it. So again, thank you again for sending these in. This is a fantastic image of a HARP cloud. HARP produces these clouds. I mean, look at it, the ripples in the sky. It's a total mess, but I mean, these clouds are just to hide those objects that are incoming now. anything, all the trash that's being pulled through out there in the inner solar system is being covered now. So again, it's a point now that we need to, please, we got to try and sort something out, because we're breathing this in 24/7. Our families are breathing all this in as well. I mean, look at it. It's just a mess. So thank you again for these true spectacular images that we're catching up in the skies. I mean, all of you are doing this now, and this is fantastic. This kind subscriber is using a high definition camcorder, and look at this on a still shot. Look how those chems work. Look at the haze. Look at the trash. And the natural clouds are just being burnt away. So thank you for sending these in. These are absolutely stunning to prove that these trails, this trash, is out there now in our atmosphere. Can you see how these chemtrails and all this trash and these harp clouds are destroying the trees, the plant life? And the sun is very much different. Look how dark it is on this image. It's far too dark for 1 PM. I mean, it does get dark, and it's just showing and proving that it gets dark at these times all across the world. And the sun is white hot. Look at it, it's beaming white, not yellow anymore. And you can see a very thin reflection of pinkness on those chemtrails. I mean, these are outstanding, and thank you for sending these in to show the world. These spectacular images were brought in again by Catty Monaghan, and she's another part of the USA, and she says that there was a light source, there was a movement, like a strange movement behind those chemtrails. And you can see this line here, can't you? Just here. It was moving, an object behind those chems and all that trash. I'm going to show you another image, what she's done here. Again, you can see now that there's some sort of round object that's there in the centre of the screen behind those trails. And she could see it slowly moving when she was taking these photos. So again, Catty, you are really close to the truth, and thank you again for sending these in, because it looks like the same object I saw going down on the horizon. Just absolutely spectacular. Northeast. And it was 4 PM. So Catty, thank you. Just absolutely stunning. Here's the image in normal colour. I mean, you can just see that there's an object there. It was going down. I mean, look at that. It's there, isn't it? Just absolutely stunning. I mean, people are seeing other objects out on the horizons. Just people with a good eye. You're all awake to this, and it's amazing. Thank you. Catty said on this image as well, there was a lot of movement here, a lot of strange activity, a lot of movement that was moving around and down through these chems. I mean, if all this trash wasn't here, we would see something, wouldn't we? And I believe again they are cloaking the skies to stop us from seeing any sort of activity that's happening up there now. Also on this last image, this kind subscriber said there was a flash and the skies lit up and then it just faded off, and then everything seemed to have gone downwards. Something else in the evening dark sky there. Totally amazed. So again, thank you for this, and thank you for your long email that you sent in about this this object that you saw in the sky. So big respect to you too. And if you get any more images, please send them in, Catty. Just as we were speaking then, Catty's just sent another few images in. Now, she took these beforehand, okay, and she is very shocked and fascinated at what she saw today. An object that was on another side of the skies, west, and she could see an object. Again, behind those chemtrails, there was a lot of movement there as well. So again, thank you very much for these images, and let's now move on to other images from brilliant subscribers that are out there sending them in. Again, we have some fantastic images coming through from Dawn Taylor. I mean, look at those skies, look at the chems above, and look at that yellow haze. I mean, that pink reflection is getting much stronger now, isn't it? And also, we will see Nibiru. We will see it. As they keep spraying our skies to cover it, the more that we want to see it. So, again, thank you Dawn, these are amazing. More and more chemtrails to block our eyes, to stop us from seeing the truth, to keep the hidden situation from us. These incoming planets, Nibiru, Helion and Nemesis, these objects are out there. And again, there's been more earthquakes. 200 reported in the last 24 hours. 5.6s. I mean, it's going up, isn't it? And also, I mean, if you look down here, you can see this reflection as the sun is going down, and this light source here. I mean, this red reflection is from another heavenly body. So again, I'm going to move to another image from Dawn. These are fantastic. It just gets stranger every day, doesn't it, with these toxins, these clouds. I mean, look at the state of the sky here. I mean, there is definitely a red reflection from another heavenly body that's reflecting there. Two colours. You've got the yellow of the sun going down, and you've got that red reflection of a heavenly body in front of it. So again, fantastic. So again, thank you for all these kind images that everybody sent in, because it's good to get together and do this, because we are now seeing the skies from all other parts of the world, aren't we? I mean, look at the mixture on this screen. You shouldn't be seeing any trash up there, but they do this to stop you from seeing that huge body, Nibiru. Look at the pink reflections mixed with those chemtrails. So again, Dawn, thank you for sending these in, and I'll move on to another subscriber's images. Okay, again, I've just checked my emails and I've noticed that Dawn has just this moment sent these in. I mean, these are spectacular. Okay, you can see that rainbow effect up there. Those chemtrails, the sky is now a silvery haze, the sun is white hot, it's not yellow anymore, and look at that pink reflection here on the screen. There's something there, isn't there, behind those chems? Look at the multicolours behind the chemtrails up there. These are amazing images. You can see the changes, and there is a red reflection from another heavenly body up there. They can't hide it so much now. It's coming, it's here. So, I mean, these are brilliant images, and we're getting the truth out, aren't we? We need to share these images and show people around the world what we're seeing. I mean, look at this. It's an outstanding image. Look at it. It is perfect, isn't it? I mean, can you see clearly? This is showing you the evidence that the skies have changed, and also proving that this object is reflecting up there in the heavens. They've not properly chemtrailed this part of the sky. You can just see clearly that the sky is changing. You can see that there's a heavenly body that's reflecting up there in the heavens. Nibiru is reflecting now towards our Earth. We are seeing the trash, we are seeing this red haze in the skies behind those chems. And again, I said before many a time, when the moon eclipses the sun, we get this rainbow effect, but this is spectacular. It's coming in now. Look at it. It's very, very red and very strange looking, isn't it? We've got objects up there and they're reflecting now. The time is getting close. I mean, look at this image as well. Very, very clear. You've got that black chemtrail that's hiding. It does this with the sun, but it's hiding an object. Look at it. It's like wings in the sky. Can you see the trash that's behind this with the sun? It's very much evident that there's something out there. I know that the chemtrails do try and cool the atmosphere down because of the coronal holes from the sun, the solar activity, but also they cover the truth as well, because Nibiru is a real object that's incoming. Okay, Helion is a real object as well, and they travel with Nemesis. These objects are heading very close now, and we're seeing very strange formations and colours and patterns in the sky that we have never seen before. So again, Dawn, these are very, very spectacular, and thank you for sending these in. Here's another image that Dawn took a picture of. I mean, look at it. You can see that black cloud still moving in the sky, and also those strange reflections. I believe that Dawn's caught Nibiru. I really do, because I can see, and also Dawn too can see, that there is a round object and there's wings with it. It's with and travelling with our sun. We see this reflection coming from the opposite side as well. And all of you that are watching the channel can see that there is a strange colour up there in the heavens. So again, I will show you another image. Here's the other image, and we look at it very clearly. When them chemtrails move out of the way, you can see that haze from the sun and also that pattern in the sky, I believe to be Nibiru. I mean, can you see this very clearly? Now this is a very similar shape that I saw going down on the horizon. This red colour in the sky with these wings. Can you see this? I mean, look at this gap here. There's something that's going down. It's very, very clear there, isn't it? But they chemtrail as well to hide the haze. I mean, look at this colour here. Something, I mean, look at it. It's spectacular, but it's there now, right in front of us. Here's the other image. I mean, it's blowing me away, these images are, because I've enhanced them and I've checked through them. And it's up there, isn't it? It's very strange, and it's there. So again, I mean, these are amazing. I'll show you one last image of this excellent subscribers images. I mean, these are fantastic. I mean, let's give out a big respect to Dawn Taylor. These are absolutely amazing images. So thank you again for these. And I've still got loads of images to go through. I've got mountains of emails from you, all of you, and I will bring out all your images to videos. Now it's a weekend, I've got time on my hands. So thank you again for all these. And I will do another video tomorrow, 2 videos, okay? And get these images out there. So respect to all of you, and please have a safe weekend. And I'll be back to you again tomorrow from Matt Rogers. About 200 years away from us, orbiting our planet Earth. And towards the end of the footage, there's an Air Force craft, and there's 2 UFO objects that's hiding behind those chems and clouds. So again, thank you for sending this in, and let's view the footage. Okay, look at the size of this thing. It's absolutely amazing and spectacular that it's up there in space. Look at the detail of this object. It's definitely a craft. And this image, these images have been enhanced. A big welcome back from Matt Rogers, Skywatcher, Friday 30th of the 6th, 2017. And we have, again, more fantastic images coming through from many thousands of Skywatchers that are looking up to the heavens and seeing that they are chemming those skies all the time. And erratic weather patterns, they're happening all the time because of the jet stream. And also those toxins in the skies. And the North and South Pole that's rapidly melting. So all of you, wherever you are in the world, have a safe evening, and thus check these fantastic images out now. First I want to show you this piece of footage, okay, of one of these interstellar starships that we've showed you on another video some time back. And this has come in from Dreadhead Sound, and thank you for sending this in. So let's flick through this footage and show you a close zoom in piece of evidence that those interstellar starships are out there, and they're out there in space. Again, I believe that these beings, whoever they are, whatever they are, they know that Nibiru is coming in. They can see those heavenly planets coming in towards in our own solar system now. Can you see on this piece of footage as well those objects that are with that craft? As it's zooming in, you can see that there's an object right in front